Welcome back to our Burst Retro series, where this time it's time for Bailey, the LA Kings. Hi Bailey. Of course, for a lot of people, they won't recognise you now, Bailey, looking like that, because this is what you look like before pre-surgery. Too soon? Too soon? Too soon? Is it too soon? It's too soon. Too soon. Bailey, what should you do? Honestly. Right. So, it's very interesting, the LA Kings of Burst Retro 2023, because I think the Kings last time had a good jersey that easily uniform, or whoever did a Reverse Retro Series 2.0, do you think they'd won a few teams that would just go for a road version of what they were doing the first time around? Well, not really. And I don't think it can be any more different, Bailey. But your 2023 Burst Retro honours the 1982 uniform, celebrating one of the greatest NHL comebacks ever, the Miracle on Manchester. The white jersey features purple and gold trims with a royal crown crest sewn with grey gems and a satin stitch embroidery. Okay, so we look at them, Bailey. Now, of course, what's very interesting about the LA Kings is that they are the perfect team for this series because the amount of jerseys they keep making year in, year out. You could do a whole Burst Retro collection just with Bailey. You really could. Right, so it's very different. Right, even what's interesting, Bailey, even though the colour schemes are very, very similar. So you've got that purple and that gold. Do you remember what we did the episode of 2012 when you were on? And I compared it to a Cadbury's Dairy Milk wrapper. That's what it looked like in 2021. Well, not so much here in 2023. It's a more distinct jersey. Interesting, you've gone for a different jersey style. You've gone for more like the sleeves all one colour, and then the base line is kind of made into a square using the rim of the gold, so it like makes like a square. So it's almost like you put the base colour in a box in a way. So it's an interesting difference between the two. It really makes it stand out a little more. Your 2021 jersey was great, but it's a very easy design to do because you did all base colour. You look 2 blocks here and a bottom stripe there. I think you have still got that bottom stripe. You can just about you can start to look there. Do you see it? It's there. Probably it's not. It's a bit easier on your 21 version with 23 versions, but you have still got that bottom stripe there. It is still there. Just colour the way the coloration makes it a little bit difficult to see than it was last time, but it's still there. Bailey. Yeah. What do I make about the crown? It looks pretty, but it just looks like it looks like that's a poster on the tube station. The way you've gone for your jersey template this time, it kind of makes your baseline look all wrong. It just feels more like a poster that's been put on the tube station, outside the tube station. Yeah, let's go for it on the Jubilee line. There we go. It's a crown. Let's go for it on the Jubilee line. It just feels a bit very boxed up. I just feel like the crown, it just doesn't feel like it's the centrepiece. It should be your centrepiece. Whereas compared to your 21 version, your 21 version actually made your logo like a signature piece. It does still have the crown there, look. So it's nice you've used the crown as the main centrepiece, but I just feel like it takes away. It's not really as that centrepiece it should be. God, we can't win with you, Bailey. On 2021 you go simple. 2023 you go all messy and OTT out and too much in the box. You know, I can't win with you, mate. I just can't. I cannot win. Oh no, I just can't win with Bailey. Well, at least your 2023 version does not remind me of Cadbury's Dairy Milk. At least you can say that. So if you wore that, I wouldn't want to go, oh, let's take bites out of Bailey. What the earth? But You did! Your 2021 reverse retro, it did look like the wrapper for a Cadbury's Dairy Milk. And I think we'll establish, I love a good Cadbury's Dairy Milk. So, but yeah, but your 23 budget, it just feels a bit... I think this could have been an epic jersey. But you've used the wrong template. I think you should have just used a similar template when you're doing your 2021 version. Make it dominantly white, and then your blocks on the sleeves, your stripe, that could be then used for the colours, so the purple and the gold. But this, it just feels like there's too much. There's just too much. There is too much going on here. There's just far too much. I'm looking at it and I think like, oh, well, I like that. I want to say yes, that is a great jersey, but I can't because there's just too much going on. It's got too much on the sleeves. It's got the striping, and it just wasn't made. It just feels like the way it's been done. The rim, it feels like you've boxed in your logo, which, given how epic a logo is, you shouldn't really be boxing that in. Yeah, it just feels wrong in a way. It just kind of feels all wrong. It really does. I feel like you could have done a so much more better job, Bailey, than what you actually have done. Because that is an epic logo. You know, just like how this is the epic logo. But you see here, Bailey, we didn't box it in. We made this the centerpiece. That is what you should have done for the crown. But you've not. Because you've done too much. You try to throw a lot in. And it's meant that your centerpiece has been lost. Because it just feels like really boxed in. Whereas with 2021, it's a nice jersey. It's an easy design to do. Very simple, very niche. But it stands out a lot better. Bailey, sometimes less is more. Alright? And this is what, okay? Sometimes less is more. Okay? Alright, you get that? You get it? Yeah? Okay. A bit like how you should have fought for your space job. Is it still too soon? Is it still too soon? It's still too soon. Oh dear. Betty scares children. Oh god. Right. Speaking of scary, do you want to play the game? Yeah? Alright. Well, it's not do you wanna, you gotta. Oh, you've got no choice. You're not boy from Seattle. You're not the Seattle Kraken, so you've got no choice. Right. It's time to play Bet or Win. So we take it in turns, Bailey. On your go, you choose which of the jerseys that you would keep if you're allowed to keep one of them. On my go, I choose the one to bin. Alright? So, step up to the plate, you are first, and take your time, so no rush. We might be here for quite some time. I think now would be a good time for a Cadbury's Dairy Milk. I would go get some, there's no point, because I have to go downstairs and come back up, and by that point, Bailey would have probably been picked, so I'll just stay here. Keep an eye on him. What are you going for, Bailey? Oh, there's movement. Is he going for the Dairy Milk one? He's gone for the Dairy Milk one! Oh, you got for the 2021 one. Oh, that's nice. Right. I mean, that's your choice, but you've curveballed me, Bailey. I thought you were going to go the other way. I mean, it's your choice, but, wow. Okay, right. My go. I'm bidding 2023. Yeah, I'm bidding it. Bailey, I want to love it, but because of how you've literally just thrown everything at it, you've lost what your centerpiece should be. The centerpiece on your 2023 jersey is a bit like my 2021 one. You've got a good centerpiece in terms of the chest plate, but the difference between me and you is I, 2021, utilised mine. You, 2023, did not utilise yours, and that is what's lost it. For me, that's what I've got to bid it. With a heavy heart, baby, a heavy heart. Right, thank you, Bailey, for joining us today, and thank you to all of you for joining us. If you love the show, do click the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click the subscribe button. That are right now, so when you can't click by episodes or triple bits. Equally the best of content, make sure that's your hand. And don't forget to subscribe to the Tour Podcast. I get your podcast, got brand lessons for you every single month of the season. Until next time, it's farewell from Bailey. And for me, all that's left to say is until next time, and sorry.